Hi guys, welcome back. We're watching Tokyo Avengers episode 9. I decided to watch once again on Crunchyroll. Why? Because I am hella impatient. I really want to watch the episode. And I guess what helped me as well was someone said that the censorship wasn't bad and that they just blacked out the symbol. And I'm like, okay, we could work with that. We'll see how it goes. But before that, I wanted to touch up on something else. I did notice last week that some people were not too pleased with how harsh I was on Takemichi, and I can admit I was hella harsh on him, but I'm harsh on people. I can be harsh on people because I always want to push people all the time. I'm harsh on everybody because I know they're capable. When it comes to trauma, I've never been bullied, so I can't ever speak for that kind of trauma. But I can speak for trauma. I know what trauma's like. I know what it's like to re-encounter something and it triggers you so much that you physically start to become nauseous. You know, your heart rate increases, you get hotter, you start to shake. You really don't want a certain something to happen. And coming from me, you guys obviously don't know me personally like that, so I have never really opened up to a degree. But for me, it was internal. It was kind of things that happened at homes rather than outside from strangers. So I'm saying this because I kind of want to remind people. Now, I have no issues with like critique or opinion or stuff like that. It's whenever people say things as though I shouldn't be feeling or reacting the way I feel. That's when I'm like, okay, it's fine to say you don't feel the same way or that you don't agree with how I feel. Okay. But for it to be like, I'm wrong? Like, I'm wrong? No, I'm not. I kind of feel like I need to remind people once again what a reaction video is. A reaction video is just me watching and me hopefully being able to have similar ideas and feelings as many of my viewers and stuff like that, but that's not always going to be the case. People's reactions are hardly ever going to be fully the same. Why? There's going to be morals, things that will always remain, you know, if you have morals, general things, and then there'll be a parts that will be a result of the person's individual way of thinking, the person's personal experiences, where they've been, how they assess the situation, and comparing themselves to the character. You know, that's why there's some people that are going to say, I love this character, and others that are going to say, I hate this character. So when I say things like, come on, he's not doing his best, I mean that, but I don't. I mean it because he's not. He's not. In my opinion, he gave in to weakness, which is his trauma. And for me, it's not his best. It's not. Why? Your best is when you don't give up on yourself ever, or on your mission. That is your best. Giving into a weakness isn't your best. Now, I'm not saying it's easy to get over, but I'm saying there are times when it has to be gotten over. And for someone like me that values life more than anything in the world, I would put myself, especially when it comes to people I care about. Takemichi's whole mission is to save 3 lives, but initially 2 really. Draken's wasn't even the first, but Draken became a part of it because he really wants to save the lives of the other 2. And for me, when it comes to saving a life, I devalue mine. It's very true. I can't say that's really the best way of going about it, but I really put myself second. Because one of my biggest fears in life is losing people I care about. I'd rather go and not have to lose somebody. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of person I am. You know, I value death. For me is a really big deal. And I would never think, I'm not saying Takemichi has to throw himself in danger. First of all, he was hella unlucky to get beaten up by those gang members last time. Very unlucky. I never would have wished that on him. When I insisted for him to get up and go, I didn't want him to chase the gang people. I would never want him to throw himself in danger. Even before, with the whole knife situation, because I never understand that. It's like people don't okay. I never, ever want people to throw themselves in front of a weapon. That's not the only way to block a weapon. Like, when I was telling Takemichi, go, I'm not telling him to jump in front of the flipping weapon. Like, I'm telling you there's a way to disarm somebody and to grab somebody, especially when they're unexpecting. There's a way. That's what I'm talking about. And in this case as well, I'm not telling him to go after the gang members that just whooped him. I'm telling him to go after Draken because he still has a chance to save his life. Life is of really big value to me. So that's what it is. Anyways, when I'm insisting, I'm never ever insisting that Takemichi puts his life at risk. Like, well, yes, but not actually throw his life away. No. So back to what I was saying about how he wasn't doing his best at the time. He needed somebody else to pick him up for him to get back up on his feet and go. And you know, that's okay. That's okay. But I was being harsh on him, I was. Reason for that is because, like I said, I have trauma. I know exactly what that's like. But I destroyed my own trauma in my teens. And I feel like reaching adulthood is what really did that for me. So let's not forget, Takemichi is an adult. He's an adult now. He's back to his younger days, but he's an adult now. And when I became an adult, that trauma vanished. It vanished. And I don't know how I was able to do it, but I only had me to pick myself up. I didn't have Hina. I didn't have anybody at all to pick myself up. So when I'm being harsh on somebody, it's because of personal experiences. I literally myself had to whoop my own trauma during my traumas, during my lowest point of life, everything. I somehow beat that up myself, picked myself up. And because of all that, I am able to see how people should be able to do it too. I impose how I am as a person onto characters in a show. I do that sometimes, and that may not always be the best, but I always feel like if I can do it, you can do it. You know what I mean? And yeah, so like this is just so people can understand where I'm coming from, and just to remind others that my reactions, my thought processes are not going to be the same as anybody else's all the time. You know, it's great when it is, but it's not always going to be, because I'm somewhere else. I've been somewhere else. And you are somewhere else, and you've been somewhere else. You know, me saying stuff like this to somebody that maybe is watching and they are in the middle of their trauma and they're having a hard time getting out, I may sound very insensitive. But when you realize that where I've been and what I was able to do in order to get out of it and how I value life and things like that, it shows how I'm able to respond differently to a character. So anyways, just to clarify that so everyone kind of remembers that I'm not always going to make people happy. I'm here to watch things, and hopefully you guys can relate and enjoy. And if you don't, just remember that it's not always supposed to be exactly the same for you all the time. Anyways, let's go. Let's get into episode 9. We basically left off where he is finally headed. He got back on his feet thanks to Hina. They had a cute little Spider-Man kiss in the rain. It was adorable. And lastly, we ended off on actually another guy that ended up facing Draken. It wasn't even the gang members that were initially after him. So this is interesting. He's currently with Emma. I feel like maybe what happened was him trying to protect Emma more than anything. But anyways, we're going to see. I'm really excited. So let's go. Revolt. Like, trust me, I've felt like a failure. I've been made to feel like one in the past. It was me that had to acknowledge that I wasn't a failure and that my life has its own path, kind of thing. So the person you guys are watching today, me, was saved by me and only me. I guess that's why I can be harsh on some characters and some people, just because I feel like you're very capable on your own. You're very capable on your own. You're strong enough. You're strong enough to be everything you want to be, to do everything you want to do. Like, if I knew Takemichi in person, I would whip him into shape so badly. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, she sees that. Okay. Okay, no, he sent her away. They just blacked out his whole jacket. Well, I'd rather that than cutting out shots. Oh, okay, ambush from the back. Okay, so it wasn't immediate, it was like they knock him out and they take him somewhere. And I wish there were more people. Like, I would have gotten more people involved. This is no joke. This is no joke. Like I can't pull up on my own and stop. How many gang members are they gonna be at there? What? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But how come there's nobody else that can be like, what? I think I was saying this last week. I'm like, why does nobody else know this? Mikey, where's the rest of the gang? Like, what? What is this? They're getting attacked by all them white blood cells, and there ain't the other ones. This is... this is... And then just you guys pulling up is not really gonna help. I don't know, I wish communicating to others, bringing more people would have helped. I'm just not sure why that wasn't possible. Child. Okay, personally, like, I'll never really understand this. Like, I'm sure all these guys, in real life, anime is anime, but in real life, all these guys would wreck Draken. Like, let's not play. Let's not play. All these guys would wreck Draken. That's all I have to say. In truth. But maybe they're all going one by one, being, you know, but in truth, if they all wanted to, it's over. Look at his head, bro. See, this is... Maybe Emma could have dipped to, like, get some backup. I'm just trying to understand why backup is so not available right now. They all got cell phones. If I'm missing something, please tell me. I just need to understand why. Yo, if Crunchyroll keeps doing this, I'm happy. Like, at least, don't cut out scenes or anything, but, like, just black out all the outfits, okay. Maybe they heard us. They heard us complaining, and they put more effort. Like, what? Oh. Ooh, I hear some bikes. I hear some bikes. Are those some bikes? Those are some bikes. Oh! Oh! Is that Mikey? That's Mikey. Oh, that's totally Mikey. Is he coming alone? Who told you? Oh, he's coming alone. I love how they heard that from like that far. He's finally here, that exhaust sound. And flip-flops, I'm done. Pourquoi t'es seul? I'm sorry. So where's that other gang that had beef with him? His plan. Dang, there's really somebody else. Who the hell are you? Whoa, you're pretty! Like, really pretty! Like, just pretty! Look at his eyes! Huh? Okay, I see the earrings too, okay. Your voice. Okay, I thought he was gonna hit Mikey, actually. Well, it's possible to stop a kick. How? Why? Did I get to kill him? And I don't really know why! Where are your men? Okay, you see, of course I don't want Takemichi dead. Like, it's never what I asked for, but why is there nobody else? Like, where's the planning? Where's the survival, guys? Well, I'm sure what you've done has played a role, but like, it's not your fault. Okay, like, thank you! Okay, thank you. I'm really glad they did that because I was about to say, I was about to say. Oh, hi. Oh, I've seen you. I haven't seen you, but I've seen you with the black hair, like, pictures. I was about to say. I was like, where's the rest of them? Like, how's your boss out here fighting alone? Practically. Good. See? See? Look at you! Look at his hair! Yo, Crunchyroll, thank you so much. That's... Oh, I know your voice. I know both their voices. Is he gonna tie his hair? I see the elastic. I see the elastic. Do it. Man bun? Man bun. Okay, okay. They look so much better than you white blood cells. Look, he's tying his hair. Man bun? Man bun? Okay, well the ponytail's hot too. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, oh, your voice. Can nobody die though? There are people out here with actual weapons for some reason. Yo! Tokyo Magic Group looks so cool. The other ones look so basic. Like, all of them have no personality. Imagine the cops just pull up. All this hype and it's like, wee wee. Like, anybody would look out their window and call the cops right now. Oh my god. I hope no flipping cowards have weapons. Like lethal weapons. Yes! Oh! Oh, yes! Bro. They're just fighting each other. No one's boxing Takemichi. Not that I want him to get boxed. He's just walking through this. Oh my god, why is this so satisfying? Look at that face punching like this! Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Honey! Oh, Takeshi. What's the smartest way to do that now? Like, this would be my driving force. The fact that these people can die in the future is my driving force. Like, that's all that matters at this point. It's like... Even Draken too, it's like, hold on, there's whole deaths that are trying to encroach on me. Like, I don't want that. The conflict is so chaotic, it's hard. Now it's really complicated. Right now, I'm not sure what would be the best course of action. Obviously to watch, I guess just to watch Draken. Make sure nobody pulls up on him, and when they do, be like, let him know, or like, if you can, you know, disarm. But he looks like he's not that strong. But you don't have to be strong to disarm somebody that's unexpected, though. It's not about strength, it's about like technique and just stealth. Woo! He's fighting with an umbrella. I'm done. Yes. Oh! Okay, now wait, we don't want a twist in fate. What about... Wow, that was loud enough. Everyone stopped. Wait, we don't want a twist in fate. What if Mikey... Hold on. What if Draken protects Mikey? It was never supposed to happen. What if... Everything's... Oh. Wow. Everyone was that close. Cause he knows, he felt the same way. He cares about Pa a lot. Facts! Oh. That other group is probably gonna sneak up on them, right? Bro, his gang is the one to join. Like, whoa, that guy's just like hitting, like, whoa, like, bruh. You were not guarding at all. Yeah, where'd they go? They wouldn't leave the parking lot. That's the dude you gotta watch out for. That you gotta watch out for. I knew he was pulling up. Uh-huh. Just watch. Why is there already blood on his... why is he bleeding? Why is he already bleeding, bro? Stop! Stop! Okay. Maybe we can get help much faster this time. This is what I was saying from the beginning, though. Oh, he lost Draken, but like, from the beginning, if there was anyone that never had to have their, like, never take your eyes off of it, was Draken. Because we knew about those guys. We knew about those guys. Where did Draken go? Why was he all up on the side? Like, what? How the heck did he get over there on his own? Like, they were in the front lines. He was in the front lines, okay? Best way to keep an eye on him at this point is to go off to the side of the fight, look at the parking lot from a different angle, from a full view angle, and be like, where's Draken? There he is, and just never stop looking at him. Now, from that point forward, it's so chaotic, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do at that point. Like, tell Draken, oh, by the way, well, yeah, if you can. So-and-so's coming to stab you in the gut. Or, like, make a big deal out of it. Like, when you see Kios, whatever, the dude with the knife that just stabbed Draken, when you see him pull up, scream so flipping loud. I don't care what kind of scream. High pitch, you gonna look like a bitch. Does it matter? Everyone's gonna stop. Just like they did when Mikey screamed. Everyone's gonna stop and be like, the frick? And then, like, point, or like, I don't know. I'm telling you. But no, he did, he really, like, it was chaotic. I'm not gonna lie, it was chaotic. And it's probably really hard to think in this way. That would have to be my focus because I know these guys are around. They're trying to pull up on Draken. Like, anyways. F. But he's gotta be okay. They can get him to the hospital faster. Because probably nobody noticed at all. And it was probably way too late until they did. But he noticed in time. So he can stop this, get him to the hospital, and maybe he could live. Come on, please. I beg. I beg. I think another thing some people might know about me is, I mean, you could ask anyone that knows me. I am so cautious. I am so cautious. It's unbelievable. In some cases, that might not really be good, you know, because you're less likely to take risks. And sometimes taking risks can be really, really good, but I'm less likely to take risks. I'm someone that will not be able to live with myself if I knew something and I didn't do it right and then I regret it. Oh, I can't. Ask anybody. I am so cautious. It might even low-key be annoying, but when it involves me and I'm the only one that can take care of me or what I care about, I'm really, really cautious because no one else is going to do it for you. So I feel like my planning of this whole situation would have been very, very different. But this is where it doesn't matter because not everyone thinks alike. So Takemichi, you know, from the moment he was kind of like back on his feet trying to make sure Draken was okay, he did, I believe he really took the steps that he could take. You know, he got a little help. Nobody called anybody. I didn't really get that. But I guess they did in the end. The gang pulled up finally, which is good. But yeah, when it comes to Draken, I would have definitely handled that differently. But anywho, he did what he could, and he's still probably gonna be able to save his life from now because he did look for him. even though he lost him in the crowd, which can happen, I understand very much how that can happen, and he didn't think big enough in how he could find him, because whenever you're in a crowd, it's gonna take forever, and it's much longer to find somebody in a chaotic crowd. If you're in the chaotic crowd, they always say you have to step back. Best case scenario is bird's eye view, but you're not a bird. So you take an angle view. That's definitely gonna help scope the area a lot better. In this case, it would have done a lot because what happened was actually outside the chaos. Would have been spotted quick. As for what he should have done, or what maybe I would think of doing at that point, yes, communicating with Draken himself. I don't remember his name, Kiyomasa, whatever. Homeboy's coming to you with a whole knife. He wants to kill you. The next thing is that we know that Draken isn't really type to shy away from a challenge or a fight. Like, he's not gonna run, right? But it's definitely different being prepared for it. Another thing I would have done, I would have definitely, if I saw Homeboy approaching, yeah, I would have screamed. I would have screamed, I would have gone crazy, I would have grabbed everybody's attention and been like, look! Look! And they all would have looked in that direction. Shit would have been awkward. Okay? Look, anyways, I'm just saying, all kinds of stuff could have been tried, but in the end, his biggest, I guess, little mistake here was trying to look for Draken while being in the crowd. That is definitely not, like everyone said, like that's just not the way you can find somebody quickly. You pull out, you go away, and you look at it as a whole. I'm still hoping this is not like the moment where it's like, wow, you really have to take this dead on, or else it's not going to be that easy to change things. Or, I hope it's not a paradox. I hope his going in the past is not what's causing these developments. But yes, he did find him. I really hope that because he saw him and he's not just lying there while everyone is still fighting and bleeding out, I hope there's going to be some first aid now. Some like stop the bleeding kind of first aid thing, and immediately an ambulance is going to come and then they can continue caring for him. That would be ideal. Otherwise, then it's just repeating itself. So all I can hope for is that. I hope Draken really comes out of this alive. I really don't want this to end with him like this. Not at all. And I think he'll come out fine, because I don't feel like this is any way. When they leave something like that on a cliffhanger, like a character is actually dying and he's gone, I just don't feel like that's how they would do it. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. So that's it, guys. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave how you feel, your thoughts down below. No spoilers. And I will see y'all again in my next video. So thank you so much, and bye!